Now everyone feel ready? Um, yeah, is the voice okay? Like not too loud because I often speak very loud. Everything good? Okay. Then, sorry. Time. Hi, I'm Eric. Over the past few years, I've been trying to make the coffee flavors loud and clear. So when I serve a cup of coffee to my customer, they can easily pick up the flavors and they may enjoy coffees more. And that's what I want to do today. To achieve it, I believe is through evenness in coffee. In brewing, of course, it's gonna be even extraction. When we are having a more even extraction, it means we're extracting more of the same coffee compounds, hence to make these flavor compounds in a higher intensity in the final cup, and it becomes easier for us to sense. But then the question has become, how do we achieve this more even extraction? Well, of that part, I take advice from my parents. They constantly tell me that the environment that you're in shapes who you are, and I believe it's true in coffee extraction as well. So, when we consider about the environment and the extraction, what is the environment? And that would be the dripper. So today, I have my own environment for more even extraction. As you can see, it's a flatbed design. This will help us to shorten down the brew bed so that we can have a more even extraction from top to bottom. But of course, something different is this magnet center column. What I put in the middle and do the circular pour, I can quickly get a coffee grounds nearby saturated, so we can also have even extraction horizontally. Now, enough geeky talking about the drippers, because our flavor journey happens all the way before. This year, I flew to Ethiopia twice to visit my friend Tamiru. We stayed in Ala village in Sidama region at 2,400 meters. The first thing that we did was to focus on 74158 single varietal only. Focusing on 74158 only can help us increase the flavor notes of floral notes and yellow peach. After collecting the cherries, we seal the cherries in a barrel. We lay down the barrel to create a more even fermentation environment. In this stage for 3 days helps us to bring up blueberry and blackcurrant notes and to have clarity as well. After the fermentation, we moved out the cherries, depulp them, and dry them on rest bed. This time, nothing upside down, just one thin layer to create a very, very nice clarity and uniformity. But the most important thing is to preserve the sweetness from high elevation. Now, in roasting, it's all about evenness. In roasting, today's coffee went through total roast time of 8 minutes with 1 minute total development time on stronghold, and to reach the final Acatron number of 75 and 90. It tells us it's a light roast, but also it tells us the inner part and the outer part are absorbing similar amount of energy to build up the same flavor compounds in higher intensity ready to be extracted. So, come back to brewing. Now, Chicago, the climate, the weather, oh my god, for me it's so cold. So I have preheated my drippers, and this preheating can help us later on during the extraction, can fully extract all the flavors and make the flavors loud and clear. The recipe today, we'll be using 13 grams to 180 grams of water separated into 3 pours. I set a grind size on C60 hand grinder of 28 clicks, pairing with a non-woven filter paper and a total brew time of 2 minutes can help us to achieve a higher sweetness so that we have better quality of the coffee today. And later on, while I brew, I'll share with you more. I'll be back. Now, for the first pour, it'll be 60 grams of 95 degrees Celsius. This is a larger amount of water so that we can quickly get a coffee ground saturated and to have them with even extraction. And to get the flavors, acidity, and sweetness ready, and then the second pour, we'll continue to use this high heat. After blooming for 30 seconds, we continue to 60 grams. This stage is to level up the water height so that we will have a faster flow rate because of the higher pressure, and that will lead you to find clarity so you can find the coffee flavors easier later. Now, later on, I will switch to another kettle, setting at lower temperature of 70 degrees Celsius. Starting from 105, we'll continue to brew the remaining 60 grams. And this stage, the slower temperature can help us avoid extracting out too much of the heavier compounds. Thank you. So that we can remain bright profile for our coffee today. Today I set the water at 55 ppm on aqua cold. Enough calcium and magnesium to bring you the flavors and acidity, but also enough KH compounds to give you balance. In the meanwhile, I would like to share with you what you can find in this coffee. First, let's talk about intensity. Today's intensity will not change throughout all categories at all temperature stages because of even extraction. And then for the aroma. Today's aroma is very complex. You'll find violet, orange blossom, pineapple, yellow peach, and blackcurrant. I hope you note down everything. For the flavors, while hot, you'll find violet, pineapple, orange blossom, and yellow peach. When warm, it'll be still violet and yellow peach, and this time you'll find blueberry because of the processing. When it cools down, you'll still find violet and yellow peach, but this time it becomes my favorite one, blackcurrant. All good? For the aftertaste, while hot, it's long and lingering of violet. When warm, it will turn to yellow peach. It is the terroir trait of aloe. When it cools down, it's blackcurrant again. Now, the coffee is still hot and lively, and I would like you to evaluate the aroma first, but later on we'll be drinking directly from the cup. And while you do the evaluation, please swear before you do, and please at least do 3 times for the assessments, okay? Ready? Let's go. There you go. Please enjoy. Sorry, just a few seconds. Okay, ready? There you go. Please enjoy. Sorry, just a few seconds. Wait a little bit. Okay, thank you for waiting. There you go, please enjoy. And I'll be right back. Just a few seconds. All good? Now let's continue. The acidity. Today's acidity will be very bright and lively while hot and warm. You'll first find pineapple acidity, following by yellow peach acidity that is a little bit more soft and gentle. When it cools down, you'll find yellow peach acidity up front, and then also with blackcurrant acidity. That's very juicy. For the mouthfeel, while hot and warm, it's juicy and smooth. When it cools down, it will be juicy up front, syrupy at the back. Sweetness. Today's sweetness, from hot to warm, you'll find fruit candy with white sugar. Thank you. When it cools down, it will be blackcurrant candy with floral honey. Okay? Now, as you can see, I have prepared a special cup for you, and it's just like our drippers, I've preheated them and keep them in a thermal box. For us, today, while assessing the coffee, please drink directly from the cup, and there is a time instruction today. Later on, after your time is up, please pour all of your coffee into your cup and drink directly from the cup. And we have set the time. Today, for you, will be 3 minutes and 10 seconds. For you, will be 3 minutes and 20. And for you, will be 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Because we have 10 seconds in the brewing gap. And I leave the timer here. Last few words. Flavors are very important to us. It's like a language that we speak. When we can pick up the flavors easier, it means we'll communicate better and we can all enjoy the coffees more. That's my time.